my brother, my sister, in your threshold ya kuachieve vitu. But the show is called This Is the Day. We're live on Family TV, also live on Family Radio. My name is Medrin Nyambura, and today we get to have a very light-hearted chat. No, we're not talking about World Cup because your texts are driving me crazy, but we're talking about campus. So here's the thing. Campus has two types of people. Those who just go through campus with no problems, and then there are those ones, though they might have other things, they actually choose to hustle. Hustle for money, hustle for opportunities, and they have a gig. So I figured, how about I bring three phenomenal young people making a change in their community, and some, like one Anita, making money off it. And they're in studio right now. Hi, guys. I feel like the studio has such young energy. Karibuni.
Thank you.
So to my right, I have Anita Onalo. She is the lady who does hair by Makani.
Yes.
See, I've tried to get her to make my hair. What? And then I also have a Felix, a friend of a friend. Thank you for coming through. Felix Juma there. And I have Cynthia Nyongesa. I keep calling her the Michelle Obama. We'll be telling you why. So Cynthia, you're from the University of Nairobi studying law. Yes. The same case applies to you, Anita. And Felix is studying special needs at the Kenyatta University. Karibuni sana.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. So before anything else, what team are you supporting?
Okay, I've always supported Brazil, but that's because I don't have a lot of knowledge in football.
You're my friend. Felix, what team are you supporting?
I support local teams. I don't support international teams.
Jameni, ulikuwa Senegal? Those were kicked out kitambo. Cynthia, what team?
Oh my goodness, I do not watch football, but
yes,
I joke that I support the winning team, so...
Okay, so she's... Thanks, by the way, thank you. So let's talk about campus. I'll start with you, Felix. Campus kuna pressure. Is there pressure to be a baller?
Yeah, there is pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure is everywhere in campus.
Okay.
Yeah, we have different pressure. More especially things to do with the financial. Yeah, that's where pressure normally comes in. Mm-hmm. Let's say, for example, I'm a student, mm-hmm. and maybe I'm from a family where things are not, they're not normal, or a family where we struggle to get things, yeah?
Okay.
So while in campus, mm-hmm. because you can get to campus whether you're from a rich family or a poor family.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're there, pressure comes in normally when you have friends, mm-hmm. those who have come from well-off families.
Yes.
They have things that maybe you may not have,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, you feel like you need to get this and that. Mm-hmm. You wear like someone else. Mm. But now you don't have money, your parents cannot support you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you try to think, what can you do?
Yes.
That's where now you find some are trying to hustle here and there. Mm-hmm. Some are also getting money through other means.
That you shall not mention because this is a family station.
Yeah.
Yes, Cynthia, you're smiling all the way. Do you feel pressure?
Yes. Well, the pressure has reduced, but in first year, I think it will be more about like the dressing, so that people who dress better than you, people who look like they have more expensive hairstyles than you, or maybe like at lunchtime you guys go to the mess or a kibanda somewhere besides your school, and then people who go to Westlands then drive back to school.
Let me tell you, there's pressure. In my school, they used to go to some coffee house I shall not mention. They come with doggy bags, so you carried food to warm.
Mm-hmm. And then in the morning you've had breakfast at home, and then there are those guys who walk in with their cups from Java.
What?
Some coffee houses we really don't know about. But there is that pressure, but I think it's also about knowing who you are, mm-hmm. and knowing that even if you do not have all these luxuries and all, mm-hmm. that you're still somebody and you can still make something out of your life.
Okay. I like how what you said, and we'll be coming to that. But you, my friend, unge ukweli, uko na pressure?
Okay, personally, I feel like I haven't necessarily intensely felt pressure, but it just comes from my personal desire of things. Mm-hmm. Like, I like buying clothes, I like nice things.
Yes.
So like he said, you could be in campus and you don't necessarily have an income and you want to fund your life. Yes. So it comes from within, the ideas of how you can make money to get those things that you desire. Okay. But not that it's really influenced by pressure around, but it does exist. But I'm just saying personally, it hasn't really played a role in my life.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. And I'll be getting to your hustle in a jiffy. But Felix, first of all, I think your hustle is very creative because food everybody eats. Tell us about your hustle.
Okay, my hustle, before I got to delivering of cakes, which everyone eats, I had other hustles. I used to sell ladies' shoes before I got to that, which I felt like it was not supporting me well the way I expected.
Are you saying we were not buying?
Yeah, people were buying, but there are, you know, friends. Someone comes, I want 2 pairs, I'll pay by the end of the week. They end up not paying until I gave up. Then I moved to making fries. So I used to make fries in the hostel. I supplied to in KU, we call them tax shops. I don't know, in UN, we call them what? Maybe shops.
What do you call them?
Tax shop.
What do you call them?
You
call them the same. Yeah, so that's what I used to do.
Okay.
But I did it for only 1 semester. Then it's when I moved to delivering of cakes, scones, something like that.
So why cakes? Why scones? Why not smokies or eggs? Why that?
Okay, you know, in Kenyatta University we have a plan. We have an association, Kenyatta University Suppliers Association. So everyone is given what to supply. Okay. Because now, since I'm the only student within that association, I came late. Because this is something which began in 97. Something like that. So when I came in, that was the only thing I saw could support me well. Okay. Because these are the things, smokies and everything. There are people who are doing that. Okay. And it's not only one person.
Yes. Yeah. But you, Madam Lawyer, went to hairstyling.
Yeah.
How do we even find ourselves there?
Trust me, it's also astonishing to me.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't anything that I would say I grew up thinking about being a hairstylist or even had the idea. Even as late as high school, I didn't know I could do hair. But now when I got into university, there was a lot of disposable time around first year. Yeah. And then I was also exposed to just experimental styling on myself.
Okay.
So because of all the disposable time I had and the fact that people were really interested in what I was doing, I figured I have like a long holiday of 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
Like I can use this time.
Yes.
Actually, that long holiday, the initial one, is when like things picked up because now I had the time to really start getting clients, setting up the page. Yeah. Yeah. So I just stumbled upon it.
And it became this brand.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, you don't necessarily make money. Yeah. But you have a platform that's doing beautiful things.
Yes.
Explain.
So CynthiaUntamed.com is a blog that highlights the stories of young Africans who are positively impacting their communities using life, leadership, business skills.
Okay.
And there's also another segment that features successful people who are game changers and influencers in their various fields. So that includes CEOs, ambassadors, teachers, and poets. And what motivated me was back in 2016 when I participated in the World Bank Blog for Development competition. And the question was, how will you create opportunities for young people in your home country? And for me, the aspect of mentorship really captured me because I'd gone through, by then I'd gone through 2 mentors, I can say, who had really influenced the person I was becoming there in my second year at the university.
Okay.
So when I participated in the competition, I was top 10. But I did not win, and that really, really disappointed me. And I keep telling people it disappointed me so that they can capture where I actually started from, that it wasn't something that I just woke up and then, ooh.
Yeah.
So after I did the competition, one of the people who interviewed me at the World Bank actually bought me lunch.
Okay.
So she talked to me and she was like, Cynthia, you know, when you did the interview, I actually captured something from it. And don't look at it from the perspective of you didn't win and you didn't go to Washington, D.C. You can actually look at it as a brand that can actually create opportunities for young people and make it sustainable.
Okay.
So Untamed basically means wild, determined, courageous, brave, and all that. And the main focus is to create a platform where young people are able to inspire each other, and at the same time also be inspired by people who've made it.
Okay.
And at the same time combine it with youth advocacy. So right now I'm doing youth advocacy with UNICEF Kenya. Basically that just means educating children on their rights, participating in women's activities and girls' activities and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, and may just host a show over here. So, Felix, I have a question. Do you feel like your school provided the environment for you to be able to set up this business and actually run it successfully?
I may say somehow, because if let's say I wasn't in Kenyatta University, I was in another university, I would do the same. Because all my life I've been dreaming of becoming a very successful businessman.
Do tell.
Yeah. Yeah, even though I took that course.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm connected with that course in somehow. Yeah.
Explain.
Okay, myself, I might say that I'm special needs because I have an eye problem. Yeah. So that's why I decided to pursue that course, so that maybe in future I can be able to help others who have the same problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? When he walked in, I was like, man, you have good eyes, Bana. They look so beautiful. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Because it's an internal.
Right?
Yeah.
Anita, I want to ask you, do you feel like the University of Nairobi has sort of provided the environment for you to do that? Or would you have done it either way?
Okay, the way in which it has provided the environment is the fact that we don't have like full tight schedules.
Okay.
Like I feel like if I was in a university with a tighter, fuller type of timetable, I wouldn't have time to do the business. Because when people ask me, how do I do the business and school at the same time, usually it's because according to my timetable, maybe I have one lecture in the day, the rest of the day is free.
Okay.
Then again, like I said, there's the holidays in between.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's flexible time in between has enabled me to progress with it. So in that way, the university has helped. But other than that, like in our campus, there's a salon, which someone else, another student, is like in charge of, and there are other business opportunities, like he said, that are run by students. So the university also has created other business opportunities for other students, even within the campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and before we get to Cynthia, I promise we'll start with you when you come back. I want to know, what was your hustle in campus? My best friend right now used to sell sandwiches, and let me tell you, that girl sold those sandwiches, and we ate them. What was your hustle in campus? Talk to me on 22316, or you can WhatsApp on 0786 316 316, and we'll be right back. Live on Family TV, also live on Family Radio, talking about young people and their hustle in campus. And I have Anita, Felix, and Cynthia. Let me tell you, because they've told me their age, I am older than all of them. I don't know how to feel about that. Cynthia, I was asking you off air. You have this platform. How does Cynthia benefit?
So Cynthia benefits from the fact that I get opportunities to travel and also opportunities to speak. Like initially, I started the blog in 2016. So I kept interviewing people and trying to network and all. And then in 2017, last year in October, I applied for the UNICEF Generation 2030 workshop in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Okay.
So I was interviewed, and then I talked about my blog and how it's impacting young people. And that was actually the first time I was flying out of Kenya.
Praise God. You got on a plane.
Yes, fully paid for.
Yeah.
So it was quite actually it was very exciting getting to South Africa and interacting with young people across the continent, and getting to speak about issues that affect us as African children, African youth, and getting to add our voice to the UNICEF Generation 2030 report.
Okay.
So that was amazing. And then also again in this year, I traveled back to South Africa, here this time in Port Elizabeth, where I was attending a conference on sustainable development goals, still out of my blog, because one of the things I'm trying to do is to meet sustainable development goals. Okay. And also opportunities to network, opportunities to speak, to get to interact with other young people and advocate for them and represent them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm going to do after you guys leave the studio? I'm going to sit down with my notebook. What are my goals in life? But I want to know, Anita, challenges that you faced during your hustle. Because there's always the assumption you are young. You don't need that much money.
Yeah.
You live with your folks. What are the challenges you faced?
Well, the challenges have evolved with the stages. Because like initially when I started, I was doing house calls. That means I was doing people's hair in their houses. Yeah. So at that point in time, like fatigue and exhaustion was a challenge because I was moving around a lot, and by then it was a bit overwhelming because at that time what I was doing was really new, and there was a lot of demand. So I was just